Hello everyone, my name is Jasfrog, and in this video I want to teach you a guide about how to survive rank 9 rifts, rank 9 trials, and this may also apply for the world map, but the world map has a bit additional trial where it increases the power of the, like, it makes the enemies at floor 180, but in drifts it's just this, the max up to a max HP reduction. But there's no negate armor though, which is pretty dumb if they would put this. So I'm gonna show to you how to properly make a build out of this. But the thing is, all of this all of these stats can actually enhance with the master points. The buff duration, this one. The only thing you cannot enhance is this one and this one. Well, this one is also for, you can also uh, reduce the stats of the enemy by the Alexander, especially because the Alexander debuff stats, deduction stats are 20 as per the document says, but if you use the 600 summer you get minus 40, so that this can be depleted, and this you cannot actually do anything about this. Other than that, there are some affinities that will help you, uh, but I guess I can discuss to you what are these trials. Trials, of course, reduce your buff duration. This reduce all of your MP recovery. So if you think you have a great amount of MP recovery, you will see how much they're gonna deplete it with this trial. Uh, this will decrease your max HP. Of course, break gauge, of course, as it says. All break gauge recovery, this is also insane. Break time stealth, yeah. Combo ability MP cost, so plus 60 if you think that a specific ability just 1 bar or 100, that will be 160, sorry. Soul shield break cost, look at that, 80%. So it's like you only have a small window for the soul shield. I mean, especially when you have the break gauge max reduced. Oh my god, man. And suffer ailment. Now this, even though if you have 100% resistance on a specific ailment, it doesn't matter. You get ailment once the enemy hits you. And also this one. The ailment of the enemy will get stronger as well. So that's about it. Also this decrease your HP. Decrease your potion. This makes the enemy more powerful, so it's like if an enemy has 100 strength, so this will give them 140 strength. This is pretty crazy because if it is to the max, like plus 5, even though I tried to apply venom, I was thinking, hey, venom is damage per second. Yeah, there is the venom, but the healing is so much that the venom doesn't work as well, doesn't really help out as well. Yeah, this is what I hate about the trials, is depletes your buff. Everything depletes, but except for Sentinel. And I don't know about Blackjack though. But yeah, everything that buffs you depletes. Even the Lightbringer, yeah, it will deplete as hell. So yeah, this is also crazy because once you get hit, yeah, your HP is only 1. But actually, all of those can actually be increased by the stat points. And if you can see, in the master points, you can actually improve that. See, these are the stats, of course. This is the ability break, overall break damage dealt, overall break damage. There's a break damage decrease minus 30. Of course, this damage dealt. Actually, this is basically the break, and this is damage dealt break. This is afflicted enemy. Afflicted enemy. Charge attack break. Yeah, that's it. And Lightbringer duration. The buff duration also includes the Lightbringer duration. Parry, damage death, HP, MP recovery. Now this is the MP reduced recovery. This will also help if you have gain. Soul shield breakers. This will help a lot. I think the max of this is 30%, so you will only be needed 50% to equalize that. Trials and soul shield damage death. Soul burst, instant ability. Break damage taken. Yeah, we want that. This is also can help with the MP recovery rate. Action ability MP cost reduction, and yeah, this is also good because increase MP max MP limit. This also helps that specific amount of debuff. Status ailment accumulation, there's actually not, but resistance, nah, you might just want to go for a 400, paladin. Big crit recovery speed, yeah, that's really. But the thing is, I think there's a depletion. This is what I'm talking about the buff duration. So you can actually increase that. Breakage recovery speed. So as you can see, all of those can be counterpart this one. But the thing is, also all breakage recovery is 40%. So even if you have 100%, 20% or 30% breakage recovery, it will be reduced. And the thing is, you can actually use an affinity for this to fight as well to equalize this trial. First, the buff duration is for the white mage. MP recovery, MP limit boost are for the void knight. Now these two for the monk, 400 monk specifically. All breakage recovery. Wait, there's a pilgrim. I think there's a pilgrim. Break damage set. This is actually basically everything that is a base. Command ability cost from the void knight. Soul shield break cost. It can help with the assassin and the sage. These two, just go for the 400 paladin. I'm telling you, this is a crucial part. Always go for the 400 paladin for your build for you to survive this trial. Potion, there's no such thing as potion affinity as well. Enemy stats, as I've said, you can use this by Alexander primary blessing, or if you want to get more damage, you want to use Ifrit primary blessing or Odin primary blessing. I will talk about primary blessing on different video, but for now I want to talk about how you survive in the rank 9 and how I survive. Enemy gradually pretty much nothing though. And enemy attacks deplete buffs. If you have a great amount of buff duration, it can help, but the thing is it's so depletion that sometimes even if you have 100% buff duration, 2 hits or 1 hit, all of your buff will be gone. I tried this because I have a knight build before that has 100% buff duration. It just depletes as easy as that. Max HP, you cannot actually do anything about that except for having a potion. So those are the things I think that will help those stats. But the thing is, what I did is Chaos Bringer. When I use Chaos Bringer, my break damage of Chaos Bringer or all Bringer duration by default is 25%. So this is now 5%. And command abilities, Chaos Bringer, don't care. I don't use MP anyway. Soul Shield Breakers, you don't use Soul Shield. I mean, you deplete Soul Shield or deplete the Bringer, but not as much as when you're not on a light Bringer or any Bringer duration. This 400 Paladin. And this, I have like 20% buff duration, but I just recast it because I'm using a Chaos Bringer. Max MP, I'm using a Chaos Bringer anyway. But this actually beats counterpart to my build because on default, on normal rifts, on normal play, I gain like 3.5 bar of MP when I am soul burst a boss. So yeah, with this I can only have like 1.5 or 2. Yeah, the depletion is really good. Depletion is really bad on this one. This is monk. Breakage max, well, you don't basically have a max breakage when you are on bringer. So is bringer actually needed? Well, it really helps you a lot, but with this depletes buff and the buff duration, that will certainly makes it a bit harder. Because even though if you have the bringer, the enemy can still cancel the bringer as well. So there's also one. If you are really good at dimension bringer, that's also a good one. Because dimension bringers is low. I may not be able to showcase to you because I'm not using a dimension bringer. It's just not my liking. I did use dimension bringer before, but I use it only to escape the enemy or to just to make the enemy stop, because there are some enemies like Chaos Lich where this combo, or Chaos Kraken where this perform this combo teleports everything. I used the Dimension Bringer back then, but now I'm just using the Chaos Bringer. And also, I forgot, you can actually feed the monsters. Feeding the monsters can also gain your stats. Not to mention, I wish Malboro will give me affinity. Yo. Hey, thank you. This is my favorite affinity. This is my favorite quest anyway, because this, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's increases your affinity, equipment affinity to 15 to 20%. So, as you can see, I have more. Even though my warrior is only 600, my warrior is 6950 because of that. And my monk is 1000. Yeah, baby, that's what I want. So let's get started. And this is my command abilities. I'm gonna showcase to you all of my builds, all of my stats after fighting the enemies. But the thing is, you also need to prepare your potions because this really helps you a lot. So let's get started. As you can see, this is a rank 9. I also forgot before we start, there will be a certain time that you will get this null void. It starts with level null void 300, but that doesn't mean you cannot get it for below 300. You can actually get rank 9 for below 100. It is actually random, but it may gatekeep you when you go for a 300 where it is rank 9. Once you go for after that, when you go for a 305, the rank is not, the trial is not rank 9. It's just 205 is the same as 203, 305. Then so on and so forth, 310, 210. For the 400, 300 and 400, 200 are the, 300, 400 the same. 400, 500 the same. But as long as it's not divisible by 5, you will not get the null void. The only ones that are rank 9 are by 100, or by, I mean, yeah, by 100, by 300, 500, 600, and so on and so forth. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, this is, you may not be able to see me doing a flashy combo because I'm mainly focused on this one to kill the enemy first as fast as I can, dude. I also forgot to show you that there's no damage dealt depletion on the trials, only break damage. So if you beat this damage dealt, you will do wonders. There you go. Now I have to, now in this one you have to be focused more because the first, second has no. Yo, there you go. There you go. See, my MP limit is so low. I only gain like 2 bars. It's okay, I can. And my buffs are so fast to remove. Now this will be a fast one because Chaos Advent is not that hard and it's a squishy one. See that? My bringer's now gone. That's how broken this rank 9 is. So you gotta be careful. A one shot will be literally kill you on this one. That's why I don't make combos on rank 9. I just go for the easy kill. Oh, this will be easy. And my buff duration will be increased because of my 600 400 summoner. I need a Malboro. The thing I like about Malboro is he's debuffing a poison and a slow. The mainly I want is the slow, not the poison itself. But if you're using a 400 Tyrant, that would be a really good one. Because 400 Tyrant makes your attack too critical to everything. Once you inflict the poison and the slow. Okay. My Chaos Bringer is almost gone. But I can work on it. Okay, come on. Cast a spell, cast a spell. There you go. Now the reason why I go for the Chaos Bringer because I can gain an NP again. I guess we can do one more. If you wondering if you can do this on other weapons, yes. As long as you have so long as you have. Oh wait, sorry guys, I have to focus on this one. Okay, come on. Boom, baby. Okay, so if you're wondering if you can do this and playing other weapon, you can. As long as you have a specific stat, as long as you focus your stat on the specific attack type that I've been mentioning always for my guides. There you go. Now I'm done. Now, I hope this helps you on making how to make a better. Also, if you see the gold, it's a gold riff. It's a gold gates. It means now you've done it, baby. And also the difficulty spike of the rifts. I do believe they stop at 300. So 301 is the same as 300. 2000 rift is the same as 300. So yeah. So if you can survive 300, the rank 9, hey, congratulations, man. And if you want to copy my build, hey, I'm happy to show it to you. Let's see. Come on, baby. Give me them. Charge, attack, break damage. Status element resistance. Thirst for chaos. Yeah, I can use that. Wait, what was that? Dispose what? Excuse me. Dispose hope. It's that Easter or something? I don't know. I haven't played Final Fantasy 2. So if you want to copy my build, this is my monster first bang. I also forgot everything on this. Wait, let's go for the Astos. Submaster. Everything on this is 400%. See? 400 sword fighter, 400 red mage. Now you may think, do I need sword fighter? Well, not actually, but the red mage is good though. The 250 reduce charge attacks, reduce charge time needed. Lenny, this is my favorite because Marauder and Knight, you basically get a 400 Knight. Mid, the Dark Knight and the Breaker, which is basically for the strength types. Dawn, Berserker 400, Gambler 400, and Blue Mage 350. I actually need to make this to 400 though. But yeah, I can still get the 600 if I add 200 for that. Catastrophe for the Summoner, mainly for the Summoner. Also, the reduced stat bonus is also good for the boss. Actually, not the boss. Oh, it's an actual overall. Also, I have a bang in Catastrophe, or like the damage dealt bosses. See, damage dealt to boss 39%, and the Catastrophe damage dealt to boss. So that's basically 40-40. So 80%. I gain more 80% damage dealt to bosses. This really helps a lot. I've been mentioning on the steps on making build that the Monsters Quest really help for you to gain the upper hand on playing the rifts. So that's my monsters. Here is my equipments. Yeah, let's go for the master points, I guess. I guess for the stats first, because I kind of focus this. My Ronin is mainly for Chaos Bringer and EI Giri. The thing about EI Giri is that it is so fast that you may think, why not just use Upheaval? Well, yeah, I still use Upheaval, but Upheaval is too slow compared to EI Giri. And once I cast the EI Giri, I can ailment the enemy with my Odin, which is primary blessing, as you can see, the 5,435. And I have the Ramu. And once I perform the Iagiri, the enemy will be paralysis. And next, of course, so this is my stat. And these are my equipment stats. I mean, those are my affinities, sorry. And these are my equipment stats. And now, Axe, of course. I'm an Axe guy, if you know me. Axe is basically a pure damage build, which is the 600 monks gives you more powerful non-elemental damage, and to everything. Yeah, to everything. Depends on your max HP, and your 600 warrior gives you more damage, and what more? The blue mage, 600 blue mage and 600 red mage also enhance my damage as well. And this is my stuff. I'm affinity and equipment stat. If I could change something, that damage reduction while attacking, I should change that to charge attack break damage, because I've been going for the 600 blue mage and red mage. So as you can see, Ifrit actually really helps me to gain more powerful combo abilities. And Ramu Odin, of course, is a pretty basic for my build. And the Alexander as the most stat effect for the strike and stamina for the Marauder. But I rarely use the Marauder since everything one-shots in this game. I mean on the rank 9. So let's go for the job trees if you want to copy my build. As again, this is pure damage. I mainly focus on strength and stamina. Then near death damage dealt. Then charge attack break damage. I think that's it. Yeah, for the Ronin, this is my bringer duration. But that doesn't mean this guy cannot take a cannot perform damage. It is actually. See that? Boom. Charge. I have this. Wow. Wait, if I have that, I need 400% on this one. I think I can reduce this because you have 80% affinity for every job. Yeah, Lightbringer Direction, and this is the one that gives me Soul Burst, more Soul Burst, and Recovery. 84%, and the ring of my Ronin is Have Leviathan. Also, Bahamut gives me more powerful. So that's about it. As I have said, always focus your build on attack type. My axe is strike damage while my katana is slash damage dealt. And the fact that the trials doesn't have a damage dealt reduction, that is where I go. But that doesn't mean you cannot go for the break damage build, because I see a lot of builds that deals a great amount of break damage even if they're rank 9. So, of course, always remember, focus your shot on the attack type and the stat bonus in it. And always remember that if you lose on the null void, you can always redo it. And for you to be safe, finish a mission first, so that the depletion of the floor will not be count to 0 and you have to redo everything, the monster quest. So that's about it. I hope this helps you a lot. That's basically how I experience rank 9. I guess I can show you the other one that I have built before. The night one. No, sorry. This is my night one. As you can see, this has a lot of buff duration. Lightbringer duration, Soul Shield break cost. Yeah, Soul Shield break cost. And I've been using the Dimension Bringer on this one. So, yeah. So, I hope this... Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot. I hope this helps you a lot for making certain builds for rank 9. And once you progress that, hey man, congratulations. After that, you can actually make a lot of builds in this game. And each job and each weapon you can want, as long as you have the equipment stats you want. So that's about it. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.